Hi, Dr. Cantrell. This week for my annotated bib, I chose an article that was wrote by a former FBI profiler. So this really gives me a good background because it's firsthand experience. It's not exactly what you read off of like an FBI's website where they're going to give you the clean cut version that they want you to hear. This is coming directly from the source, and in my opinion, sometimes that's better. Now I think I need to definitely on my final project mirror the two together to make sure that the facts line up straight, but this author seems to really knows what she's doing. She's a retired FBI profiler, and it gives me the background on how long it takes to just become an FBI agent, how long to become an FBI profiler, which typically it's sounding like can take up to 10 years after your introduction to the FBI. It's not just some easy task to just get thrown into the FBI's elite group of the BAU. So I think that's very good knowledge to know because when I first kind of planned out my final project, I was basing it more of freshly out of college students, 23 years old. But now I'm gonna think I have to switch it. I'm gonna probably have to push it to around the age 30 now, change my focus because it's no direct task to get thrown into the FBI profiler unit. Like I was saying, you have to have your 4 years of college, you have to have a couple years with the agency, and then on an average, according to Mary O'Toole, it can take roughly 7 to 15 years experience before the BAU will allow you to join them. And on top of that, before you join them, you have to go through 2 to 3 years training dedicated to the things you'll be doing in the BAU. Also, one big thing for me on this article, I am buying a book because of this article. This author has written a book, and it's called Dangerous Instincts. And it's kind of basing on the premise of the life of a profiler and techniques that she can now see that normal people cannot. So out of this article, I kind of killed two birds with one stone. I got a good source for my paper, and I also got a book which now I can use to read and gather more in-depth information.